So yesterday we talked about the streamer Froggen, or Frogan,
Frogan.
however you say it, and how she was going pretty viral over a clip that she had, the spare
Oh, Frogan, yeah. If you don't know who she is, she's I think Hassan Piker's moderator and a massive hypocrite. Massive hypocrite.
urging veterans. Many people pointing out double standards at Twitch for the things that she said, which seemingly broke the TOS, causing people to point out double standards because at the time, Twitch had taken no action against her in comparison to Asmongold's recent 2-week Twitch
100%.
ban. However, we have an update because it turns out yesterday, Twitch ended up taking action against her after all. 19 hours ago.
Yeah, I saw this. She was banned and she's complaining about being banned. I think it was for anti-Semitism because they were talking about H3H3 podcast and on the podcast they were talking about how certain people would be Arab, which is like the good thing, and then I think it was like Jew or something. It was the bad thing. Oh my god, it is pretty wild, but it was what happened.
Streamer bans posts Twitch partner Frogan has been banned. The post
good-
getting
good
top
thing.
responses such as, guys, she modded for Hassan. It probably won't even last the whole 24 hours.
This is also true.
Treon banned in one day. I'm shocked. Twitch banned someone who deserved it. W Twitch, about time, and
About time.
insane how long this took. Frogan herself addressing the ban in this brief post.
30-day ban for saying people like bottom of the barrel hummus, but other people get 2 weeks for advocating for genocide of Palestine. See, now, she's straight up pulling up the victim card, and the victim card here doesn't look good for you. Because when you actually see all the things she said, like, she had one video, I remember, it's not so long ago, that every single American citizen, army man should get PTSD. And the only people that shouldn't are the people that has been to the army and said, oh, we were doing some really bad things, bruh. And that they should be okay. But everybody else should get PTSD and problems. So she is absolutely not one of those good people, to say it like that.
Post that reads, 30-day ban for saying people like bottom of the barrel hummus, but other people get 2 weeks for advocating for the genocide of Palestinians. Got it. Clearly referencing the situation with Asmongold, and also referencing a situation which I'll give you more context to in just a moment, as it currently seems unclear what exactly got her banned. But that post is implying that it wasn't the veteran clip. And if she wants to compare herself further to Asmongold, let's also take note of how she's locked the responses on her tweet. This is, of course, vastly different to the way Asmon has been handling his ban, making much more thorough statements on very...
Problem with the Asmongold ban, I feel, is, yeah, did he say something too far? Absolutely. Did he get punished for it? Yeah, absolutely. Should he have gotten punished for it? Depending. If you keep everybody else to the same standard, yes. If you don't keep everybody else like Hassan Piker to the same standard, then no, it shouldn't be. So I feel like it's one rule for you and one rule for me. And it's been like that a lot on Twitch lately. And I think the House of Cards is kind of toppling now with everybody seeing what's happening.
Various platforms and not restricting the posts, the responses in any way. Back to Frogan, she also posted this section of Twitch's guidelines of targeted hateful conduct. And while she did lock the responses, you're unable to lock the quote tweets in which many people are pointing out to her.
And I don't like that she's locked her tweets either, because that means that she doesn't want the commentary, the backlash, which means people probably have a lot of backlash for her. If you know what I mean.
That veterans are a protected class on Twitch's TOS. However, the situation also seems to be more complicated, as it was reported that Twitch had also suspended all the members of the TwitchCon rating streamers panel for 30 days for hateful conduct, according to sources familiar with the matter. Of which Twitch streamer Ariana Jasmine would say, Twitch just banned some of the most prominent Middle Eastern voices.
See, that's the problem. Twitch just banned some of the most prominent Middle Eastern voices simply for using the platform to speak about Palestine. See, that's not the truth. A lot of them have been and will be speaking about Palestine, and that's okay. I'm not going to touch on this. Not my problem. Not my field. I am more interested in the actual topic around the Twitch. Because I feel like the hypocrisy is going to be called out, and the hypocrisy is being called out by a lot of people. Because you see, Hero Hey is making a video on it, and I'm commenting on a video on it. So we're all aware of it. So we are seeing what's going on. And now they're going into the victim card saying, oh, it's because we're from the Middle East. No, it's because you were hateful. Like, say, probably for the lady saying that soldiers should get PTSD, like, what? Yeah, exactly. All the veterans should get PTSD was her quote, I think. And in this one, they were talking about how one dude was like on the lowest of the low was Jews or something, or Zionists, and on the highest was like Muslim. So they were like Hasan Piker, oh, he's a Muslim, and like HD, oh, he's a Zionist. So it's like
is simply for using their platform to speak about Palestine. At Twitch, you're a racist platform and don't even try to hide it, including an image of Twitch partner Capri Sun getting banned, Twitch partner Frogan getting banned, Twitch partner Denims getting banned, and Twitch partner Vio also getting banned.
I don't know who any of those are.
Similarly to Frogan, Ariana Jasmine would also lock the responses to her tweet. As for Ariana accusing Twitch of banning these people simply for speaking about Palestine, well, that seems to be most likely very disingenuous framing. The more probable answer is that they were banned over this TwitchCon panel that they hosted. As Spill.gg titles this article, TwitchCon panel goes viral with quote-unquote Arab to Jew tier list.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
A clip from a panel discussion that was filmed during this year's TwitchCon has left the streaming community to shake their heads. The panel involved a tier list where streamers like Frogan and Denims ranked other streamers from Arab to Love Sabra, the latter derived from a derogatory term for Israeli Jews.
Okay, so it's even worse than I thought it was, right? Because they even said, I remember I saw the piece, and they were saying, oh, we should have had Zionist on there. And I had to read up what a Zionist was, you know? Oh my lord and lord. Oh my lord and lord.
The clip surfaced after Twitch has been under scrutiny by channels like H3H3 for its lack of actions against streamers that stood out with anti-Semitic actions. In particular, Ethan called out Hassan for endorsing hate speech and sympathizing with terrorist organizations.
Yeah, because
controversial.
So basically what happened was Hasan Piker had a known terrorist on his what's it called, on his channel, and interviewed him, and they were like really bros and stuff. And it's okay if you're making a documentary or something, or if you're making like something interesting about it, but it was kind of just like buddy and like, yeah, razzle tassel, you are my bro, I am your boy, you know what I mean? And so it was very weird watching that interview.
Ranking showed Frogan, Denims, and Capri Mint and others engaging in what many viewed as blatant anti-Semitism.
Yeah, it was blatant
anti-Semitism. This occurred during an official TwitchCon event, raising serious questions about the platform's values. The streaming community reacted swiftly. Most Twitch viewers couldn't believe that such content was allowed at a major streaming event. Many pointed out the hypocrisy, noting that other streamers have faced bans for far less offensive content.
And this is true, because if you had made like a Christian to Muslim tier list, then suddenly everybody would be up in arms, and the Muslims would be crazy about that. They'd be so angry about this. But when they make a Muslim to Jew, then there's like, oh yeah, you're racist for telling me that that we can't do this. So see, Arab coded asks permission, I guess it is. I think it's a slur, loves whatever, you know already what it meant.
Checking out the panel for ourselves, we can see the tier list, which from top to bottom reads Arab coded, asks permission, thinks it's a slur, loves Sabra, in which it seems that they were ranking streamers on the...
See, this is very interesting. I want to see this list, actually. I want to go through it. So I see Asmongold down here. Okay. I don't know who that is. I know they're famous faces, but I don't really know. That's H3H3, isn't it? You got here that most critical. I don't know who these people are. There's some people here that's like, eh. And then you got what's this guy called? That guy. And a bunch of people up here. Looks like these are their friends, and these are people they're afraid of going against, and these are people they dislike, really, and these are people they just don't have an opinion on. That's really what it seems like to me.
Tier list. And this image seems to depict the final result of their tier list. Once again, it's important to note that Sabra can refer to a modern Hebrew term that defines any Jew born in Israel. Before Frogan got banned, she addressed the backlash that she was getting for that clip. In this statement here that reads, Ethan Klein lied again and said myself, Arabs, and our guests did a tier list where good equal Arab and Jew equal bad, which
but that's what they did.
What happened?
Like, how can you not see? It's not even like super low key. It's like, hey, see these guys that we don't like Asmongold, we don't like him, we put him in the bottom. H3H3, we don't like him, we put him in the bottom. If you don't like somebody and you make a tier list and you put all the people you don't like in the bottom, then it's a good to bad tier list. Like, it's not that difficult to understand.
Our tier list was Who Has Habibi Pass, which is a meme tier list we did with a variety of creators. Here is the clip with the context.
All right.
But we are going to tier list them, and we're going to need your help to discuss and figure out who can say Habibi and who can't.
And also, like we have tiers. We have Arab coded. They ask permission to say Habibi. You know, like you got like a white guy who's like, can I say it? Is it a slur?
Is it okay? Am I allowed
Who says that?
And then you have
who's
thinks
ever
it's a
asked,
slur, where it's like a white person.
permission to say
really,
Habibi?
like, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm so sorry. And then love Sabra, which is they're not Arab coded at all.
Yeah,
It's
they're not allowed to
basically-
say it.
It's basically like you can't say it, and if you say it, you're literally hate criming us.
Yeah.
See, if you're saying it, you're hate criming us. You're literally saying that it's a tier list. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is the perfect transition to our first person, Hassan.
Yeah.
Some of the top responses include, why did your friend ask, should we replace Sabra with Zionist? Stop
Yeah.
trying to gaslight and say what you actually mean.
We all know
you
what
should
they
be
mean.
banned just for this panel alone. Your friend literally said, let's replace Sabra with Zionist. You're not fooling anyone. Just own what you did. And the gaslighting here is crazy. I mean, does she really think we don't know what Sabra means? However, Frogan did add a follow-up tweet, this one reading, the whole basis of my podcast, Arabs with Capri and Raf, is that we are all Arabs with different religious backgrounds. I am Muslim, Capri is Christian, and Raf is Jewish. Sabra hummus is objectively the worst hummus to exist, and is the unfortunate standard of hummus in the US. Sabra hummus is indeed a product co-owned by PepsiCo, and
You know, this is like this is like when you have a child that says something like you're like insert slur, and like you're gay, for example, and then the dad or mom comes and they go, you know, you can't say this, you can't tell people that they're gay like this, that's offensive. And the kid goes, yeah, but I meant happy, like gay happy, even though the context and everything was showing clearly that it was an insult.
Strauss Group, which is an Israeli manufacturer. So perhaps Frogan's answer is actually a genuine one.
Nah,
However,
I don't
it's
believe
hard
it.
to know for sure.
I don't believe it for
because
a
there
sec.
could indeed be malicious intent behind the way they
It's most likely a malicious intent because they even asked should we change it to Zionist. Come on. I know you're giving the benefit of the doubt, but I think they've already proven that the doubt is still relevant and should be highly looked into.
formatted the tier list, given the dual meaning of the word Sabra. You could probably say at best the tier list was innocuous, yet extremely unwise, given the situation between
best.
Palestine and Israel. And at worst, that they indeed had malicious intent behind the tier list and wanted to use the lowest tier as some sort of underhanded way of insulting Jewish people. Maybe also taking this approach to preemptively plan this excuse regarding the whole hummus
True.
thing if they got
Makes
called
sense.
out for the tier list. Of course, you'll have to make up your own mind on what you think the reasoning behind this whole tier list thing really is.
Really, guys? Really? Yeah, nah. Nah.
Additionally, if it's true that all the members on that panel who got banned all received the same 30-day suspension, then it would indicate that Frogan is not currently receiving any additional penalties for her comments about U.S. veterans, which do seem to break Twitch's TOS. We've
It
also
does
got a
break
clip
Twitch's
from
TOS.
Streamer TV of the streamer Hassan talking about the situation.
of or this, you know, colonial extraction, and instead you are just an Islamist fundamentalist who would love to.
Why does he try to use so many big words to make himself look so smart? Like, what is it? Why do people love Hassan? I really don't understand it. Like, from my perspective, it seems like extremism from the opposite side. So you got extreme conservatives and you got the extreme liberals. And I don't understand why people would follow somebody with such extreme views. Maybe I'm naive here. Maybe I'm thinking, oh, maybe people should make their own mind. Maybe they should have some conservative views and some liberal views, because that makes sense. But if every view you have is aligning with one of the sides, what are you thinking about? Like, are you just following somebody's word blindly? And if you are following somebody's word blindly, can you tell me in the comment section why? Like, is there a particular reason for it? And would you feel better if you were able to express thoughts that had both opinions, or are you feeling better sticking to one lane? Can you pop that in the comment section, because I genuinely want to know.
Redefine America and make American governance look like Hezbollah, okay? There is nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. All I can do is just take it. Just like all Capri Sun Poppy and Frogan and everyone else.
But how can you say this? It's so narrow viewed. I'm almost in pain, because if you're an extreme liberal, it should be about having extremely open ideas. But you're saying I don't understand why they got banned because we were or they were saying certain negative things towards a certain race, or saying that everybody that has been in the army should have PTSD. If you are not thinking that that should warrant a ban, if Asmongold was warranted a ban and everybody's so in agreement about that, it is very, very strange to me. I feel like people don't see extreme liberals as extreme in the same way. No, they don't. And I feel that's very dangerous, because when you are out and about and you hear somebody talk to you about how everything should be allowed, and then the second you ask, what about gun laws? They go, yeah, that shouldn't be allowed. And then they go, what about banning certain people from your establishment? For example, gays or transsexuals. Oh no, that shouldn't be allowed. So right away, when they're saying everything should be allowed, then that is the rule that's okay for them. But the second the rule doesn't involve all of their people, all of the people that would be in said group, then suddenly that's bad. Like the chef that banned vegans from his restaurant because they were coming in and making a hassle. He was in there from Australia. He's just basically, yeah, I'm banning vegans now, but that's not okay for liberals. But if you're a meat eater and you go into a vegan restaurant asking for beef, then suddenly that's okay to ban. So it's very, 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 very hypocritical, and I don't enjoy it.
That's getting banned in this mass ban wave, that all they can do is take it. And it is like gross and unhinged and completely untrue. And I don't know what to say. Their goal is for you to stop talking about Israel's actions under the guise of fighting anti-Semitism. Twitch is playing along because they're an American corporation after all. Yeah.
No.
Like ADL is directly talking about Frogan. It's f***ing insane.
ADL had issued this statement saying ADL spoke with the Twitch staff today after becoming aware of several concerning incidents on the social media platform and or involving Twitch streamers in the past week. We appreciate Twitch making the right decisions to finally suspend the streamer Frogan for abusing her platform and the TwitchCon event to spread anti-Semitic vitriol during this time of intense apprehension.
And remember, I do not agree with any sort of banning of people in platforms, as long as it's equal on both sides. If you're saying anti-Semitic things, listen, I'm not touching your faith or what you dislike or don't like or what you enjoy. I don't care. If you're banning one, you have to ban the other. If you're going to let the one talk, you have to let the other talk. So you can't have either or. You got to have both. You want to be able to talk negatively about Jews, you have to be able to talk negatively about the Muslims. If you want to be able to ban people talking negatively about the Jews, you can also ban people talking negatively about Muslims. It's just logical. I don't see how one should be okay but the other isn't.
Apprehension for the Jewish community. Twitch must learn from this situation and improve how they address anti-Semitism and hate on their platform, which is an ongoing and significant challenge. We encourage Twitch to take meaningful action, such as collaborating with the platform's Jewish community, providing staff streamers and moderators with anti-Semitism training, and updating how they review programming for their live events. We will continue to engage with the company to help ensure the platform is a safe, respectful, and inclusive space for all. We will also continue to hold them accountable when they fail in their responsibility. Streamer Aiden Ross actually had something to say about this.
Oh, okay, now I'm interested.
You're a terrorist in my eyes.
Oh, no. And then there's the opposite take again, and... oh, why can't anybody just see things for what it is? I'm talking about the big streams. I'm sure you guys are fucking incredibly intelligent people. I'm just saying, on the streamers here and the people here, and they're yapping shit. How can they not see it for what it is? She did something that should have been ban-worthy, but that would have been ban-worthy one way and became ban-worthy the other way, and now she's banned. She's not a terrorist for doing that. That's bull. Maybe she has done more that I don't know, but come on. Like, she deserves to be banned for the 30 days, and she deserves to have a second chance as well. But she is not a terrorist from what I understand. Unless you guys know more than me. Pop it in the comment section.
I'm the reason why there was a big ADL tweet. Me, yes. I complained about her.
Oh, okay.
Do something. I got her banned. Straight up, I don't care. I snitched. I don't care. Call me a snitch. I don't care.
So yeah, that seems to be all of the main stuff regarding this situation. Let me know what you think about this entire thing in the comments. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my coverage, and if you did, please consider liking and or subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.